Bane Salvage. You're on with Pixie Rain, and we've got a few things we got to do today. So far, it looks like we have not gotten our wake-up call. Up there they are. Yep, here comes the wake-up call. These guys, I swear. Every morning, you get up in the morning and you get shot up and attacked. These guys. Alright, so what do we got for breakfast this morning? We have some apple juice, so let's go ahead and have that. Alright, so this time we're going to actually move our entire processing section over. Yeah, that's what we're going to do today. These guys can shoot up all day long. It doesn't matter to me because we're going to be doing this. They're just wasting their time. And let them just waste their time. Doesn't help them any. That's okay, because we're going to be working in here. At least for now. Alright, so let's get, we're going to get about 200 of those, 200 of those, 200 of those. Alright, let's go to work. And that's when they crash. Wow, we got 2 more. Boy, it is a busy day today, isn't it? These guys have a real need to do that, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and get over here now. We're going to set this all up. We've got 2 refineries we're going to move. And then we're also going to move 2 basic assemblers. And then we're going to move that over a little bit more too. Wow, we could get quite a bit in here actually. So let's go ahead and set it up right here. I'm thinking, let's... Not the best idea, guys. Alright, let's see here. Okay, we're gonna go with... rotate that in place. Well, we might as well actually just keep the setup the same, actually, I'm thinking. It doesn't hurt it at all to set it up, keep the setup the same, and that's fine. So, we'll set that there, we'll set this, well... Yeah, yeah, I guess. I don't know that I want to, I think we're going to restrict ourselves a little bit here. I think, we're not going to be able to process stone, so what we're going to do is we're going to set up a little processor here. Where are we going to put the stone that we don't want? Actually, why don't we make this the spot where the stone goes if we don't want it? Like a hopper of sorts. Nah, we were going to do the other. I don't really want stone, but I guess we could just put it at point of... Oh, I know what we can do. I have an idea. When we're running over the materials... Oh, wow, there is a lot of stuff. Oh, what is that? What is that? There's a freaking tank out here? Okay, that could present a problem. We've got a tank too, but I don't know about that. Okay, new plan. We need to armor up our tank. And we also need to... Oh, good morning, everyone. Let's see what's going on out here real quick. Yeah, there's the problem child right there. Alright. Oh, snap. Looks like we took some hits. Well, that's annoying. Uh-oh. Did I... I was cleaning up those stupid things. Alright. That is not good. So we're going to go ahead. I hate it when I do that. Alright. Let's dump out the Yep, everything that doesn't fit those things. Drop that, and that. Now I gotta grind them up. Alright. Now let's go back to doing this for real. Alright. We're gonna need to get our armor in place. We need this vehicle to be up and running like maximum capability because... Yeah. We need the assault cannon to have munitions. What? Huh? Why isn't it? Oh man, why is it not loading? What's the deal? It should load through the conveyor system right there. What in the hell? Why is it not loading through the conveyor system? I have conveyor lines. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so if I'm an assault cannon turret and I want to get ammo from in here, why can't I get ammo? What was that? What was that? That did not sound like a regular thing. Okay, we have a spiteful aggressor. We have a Raptor light tank. Okay, these guys are bringing some a little bit heavier kit in here. I need to get this thing figured out. What in the hell is going on with my guns? Why is this weapon not getting its ammo? I don't understand. It should have ammo coming in, goes through there. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I bet the heavier... Well, wait a minute. It's got a small port. Why is it not... Alright. Let's go ahead and take this apart. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay, so... we do have a conveyor here. Okay. So why is this not working? You know what we're gonna do? Let's do this. We're gonna run a mock trial here and see, because it might not go through here, and if it doesn't go through there, I'll have to run a line there. So let's see. We're gonna do something here. We're gonna use those parts, and we're gonna make a quick and dirty small cargo hole thing right here. Boom, like that. Okay. Then we're gonna try to see if we can pull. Can I pull this out? Yes, I can. Okay. Alright, so can I pull that out? I can. Alright, so can I pull Okay, that was mildly annoying. Sorry about that, everybody, but I forgot to charge my controller. Alright, so if I can't... Okay, so the Gatling gun ammo does go through. Alright, so... Okay, the autocannon ammo goes through. Alright, so the problem is not that. Alright, so the problem is actually the weapon system. Okay, so what are we doing wrong here? Alright, so let's get the autocannon back up and running. Alright, so we got the... Oh! Maybe I was using the wrong gun. That was an assault cannon, and I have autocannon stuff. Okay, yeah, that's what was going on. Oh, jeez. Of course it's not going to work, because that's not assault cannon. That's not assault cannon. That's autocannon ammo. Isn't it? Yep. Well, damn. And now I'm going to need some more tubes. So, yep, that's happening. Alrighty. Let's get some tubes. Might as well grab the tubes, grab the grid. We'll need those too. All right. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, we were going to do some work inside, but you know what? In light of the fact that there is a freaking tank out there, I think we might be better served doing this. I'm leaving that space open just because I think it might be useful for us to have it like that. I gotta make sure I'm looking the same here. I gotta drop that. You know what? Alright, let's go ahead and get this in there. Let him have it. Nice. That makes a very satisfying cannon sound. Out, going down, aren't you? do love it when the bad guys get wiped out. Alright. Okay, we need to have a conversation with these turrets. Because I would like them to target weapon systems only. Wow, he's having a bit of a problem flying. Yeah, you're having a problem there, buddy. Kind of a little out of control, are we? Alright, so let's see here. You know what we could do? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Okay, idea. And our idea is to go over there and get that leftover stuff and actually drive out there in the tank and get it and shoot down anybody who gets in our way and use that armor plating directly to do this. Oh, that's brilliant. I like that. I can't get out. Oh, come on. Seriously? Ah, good gravy. Haha. Now we'll just work this like a pit. Alright. Alright. Well, I think it's time we went for a drive. How much power do we got? 2 days. Alright. Well, let's fire her up. Everybody good to go? Alright, let's do this. Let's see here. We need to get on the wheels. And we're going to need to... Height offset's good. Strength, let's up the strength a bit. Ah, these holes. Seriously? Very annoying. Holes. Not okay with that. Alright. We're going... Good gravy, this place looks like a... Looks like it... Oh, snap! Alright. This place looks kind of like a... One of those... Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa! What are we doing, guys? What the hell, man? Really? How in the nine? I thought having a broad base would make the difference, but apparently not for this thing. Oh, good gravy. And you just blew out one of my grinders. Really? Now I gotta do this in an open area where we can get fragged in a heartbeat. Really? This is what you can do to me? I'm not okay with this. This is not okay. Does this look okay? My gosh. Seriously, guys? Not cool. Absolutely not cool. I'm telling you, on this, in this particular one, it is like, wow, okay. How do you flip over a pain in the butt that, uh-oh. We need to move a lot faster. We got problems coming. That is annoying. Right there. That. Ugh. Alright, fine. We gotta figure this out. There's gotta be a way to... Maybe it's the wheel speed. Let's see. Let's take the speed limit and knock it down a few pair. You know, just a little bit there. Alright. Well, I think part of the problem is I'm too mobile. We need to fix the whole issue of the wheels. We need to take and adjust the wheels. Let's go down here to the wheels. I don't like this. So let's see, left, left, right, right. Okay. So this one here and that one there. Let's see what that does. Alright. Okay, so we're correct on the right, but not on the left. Alright, so the left wheel is going to be It's not going to be that one. That's going to be the left one. This is the left one. Oh wait, no. I did the right. I saw that right here. See, it says right. So we want that one to be steering. And what we need is more wheels, honestly. Tanks should have wheels. Good. Now this should make a difference. You know what it is? We're very top heavy. What in the hell is that? Oh, that's my base. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, that's the problem too. We're very top heavy. We got all this material in our... Oh wow, there is stuff out here. Yeah, I think we'll do better at this lower speed. We did knock off a few things in the back, though. We'll weight down a lot if we have a little bit. We might have to take that top cargo off if it turns out she's way too top heavy. Yeah, I think the problem is there's too much weight going up. We had to get on top of that bluff is what we got to do. I feel pretty confident that with our firepower, I'm not too worried about drones. But I am concerned about our climbing capabilities here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we're not really doing much climbing here. Alright, let's go ahead. Oop. Alright, whoa! Yeah. See, that's the problem here. Yeah, see? That's the problem right there. We're too heavy aft. That's the problem. Back here, the weight is too much. Yeah. I think the best thing to do is just to take this back, this part here. And we need to transfer the materials over from this down to the bottom one, and then we'll weight up the bottom cargo container. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Because I think this would be heavier if I had actual stuff in there. Yeah. Actually, what we really need is some weight on the front here, don't we? And either that or take the wheelbase back farther. That might work too. I think the wheelbase is too short. Yeah. I did that on purpose so I'd have a wheel to put up on top there, but honestly I think that I need to take this out a little farther. Either that or install 5 bi-wheels, but I think that might be a little bit too much. But yeah, she's too aft heavy for that. That's okay. No, not again. Not again. Not again. Not again. Not again. Good gravy. Oh, no, 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 not that way either. Freaking hellfire. Seriously? Ah, good gravy. This is extremely annoying. Ah, good gravy, this thing is really being a pain. Here we go again. Oh, I need still plates for that. Of course. Ah, good gravy. Well, first of all, I know without a shadow of a doubt that we're going to have to do all this work outside, out here, where it's... Oh, come on. Incidentally, if you happen to flip your vehicle like this is an easy way to do it because batteries are heavy and they even have their weight when they're not even put together. Alright. I don't have a clue how in the world my turrets are still functioning. Oh my gosh. You know what? We're going to have to do a couple things. First of all, if we're going to do this vehicle, it's got to be bigger. Like a lot longer if we're going to be able to pull this off. The other thing is we're definitely going to have to do something about the weight situation. It's too far back. And I know the heavy armor is probably contributing to that. I like the design, but I think we're going to need to bring it down a hair. Get rid of this, elevate that up a little bit, put the turret on there, drop that turret down about level with this one will probably be likely. I figured it was more AA anyway, and I think if we got rid of this and dropped this down, it would actually work a lot better. So let's go ahead and get to work. Alright, so container 2 goes to container 1. Container 1 has a lot of stuff in it. Oh, that fills up container 1. Well, that's interesting. The medium cargo container gets the rest. Alright, cool. Now, the H2O2 gen is going to be a bit of a problem. Unless we just leave it alone. But we can't really do that. But I guess if we take this off of here. Just doing a little field work here. Now this is the part that I don't like. The part where I don't have coverage from that cat. That's the part that sucks. Alright. Yeah, that was dumb. So, okay, so now I have a choice. I have that H2O2 gen right there, and I have a choice. I can either figure out somewhere else to put it, which would really be inconvenient, or, and this is something I'm thinking, is we do this. This is actually what I'm thinking for sure. We set up a frame right on here like so, and then we put the turret on the frame like so. But if we do that, that brings the turret down below the level of the forward turret, which I don't really like. Now we could put a second frame on here like so, and that would also give us a little bit more elevation. And let's see here. And that would put the turret on par with the other turret. If we do that, that does leave us with a little bit of a gapping issue there. But it does keep everything pretty level. And we can fill the gap in with light armor and it wouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, we'll give that a try, see what that's like. Alright, we need this, and we need some of these, and we need some of these, and we need some of these. Alright. Now this does have an advantage of doing it this way. And that advantage is now I have access to the H2O2 gen, which means I can put my air tanks in there and get a recharge. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go and get in this cockpit here for a second. Get a little bit of a recharge, and I'll be right back. Alright. Okay, guys. I'm back. Thank you so much for waiting. We're gonna go ahead and finish getting this all put together. Okay, and while we're at it, we might as well get this part taken care of, because apparently it felt the need to get rid of one of my grinders, which was really annoying because, well, we need those. So let's go ahead and get that situation fixed. There. And while we're at it, and then there should be one right here. Alright, so let's see how this maneuvers. It's still kind of really sketchy. Yeah, see, it's pretty bouncy. I think I just need bigger wheels, and I need more of them, I think. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here, do a little drive, and we definitely need bigger wheels, but here's the problem. Where am I gonna get the bigger wheels? That is the challenge, because those are not easily accessible right now. So let's go ahead and, wow, there is a lot of oh my goodness. It is crater town around here. Alright, well, we're gonna head over here and we're gonna start grinding up some of this stuff and see how the grinders work on it. It's a good test. I wanted to go up there and get the other plating, but it just didn't want to work out that way, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Ooh, looks like we got something's gonna come over and play. Well, that should be fun. Alright, parking's in place. Oh, there's ice over there. How interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the grinder situation. So let's, first of all, we want to go ahead and get those grinders into a group. And we're going to call them the grinder group. Call them the grind. Alright, let's get those. Oh, do we get to play? Yep. Good job, guys. Good job. Hey, Minuteman, welcome. Thanks for joining. Alright, let's keep moving. Computers, alright. Let's get what we need here. Ah, yes. Whoa! Friendly fire, dude! Friendly fire! Watch it! Do you mind not shooting them if they don't have any guns? Mr. Default. Good gravy. Alright, let's do this. Ugh, God, I've got the worst. I have got to get better wheels on this thing. Now the fun begins. Oh yeah, this is great. Not high enough though. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay, now we're gonna do this. This is great. I'm having a blast. This is like yummy. Let's eat. And let's drop it down low to the ground. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get this thing all chewed up and ready to go. All right. Oh yeah, that works great. Let's see what else we got over here that we can snatch. Yeah, I'll take that. You still have to have a little bit of the personal touch. All right. Ooh, wow. I should make these vertical. I wonder if the cone of the grinder is vertical too. Ruh-roh. What are we caught up on here? Oh. We're not caught up on anything. We're stuck in a hole. Well, that's lovely. Well, the design idea is great, but in practice, she's kind of needs a lot more wheels. Yeah. Alright, where is that? There it is. Oh, okay. I'll do that. Now, the problem is, too, unfortunately, we're not going to have enough power to get back into the base, I'm thinking, because we can't even get up past the, you can't even hardly climb. And that's going to be a problem. So, might have to reconfigure a few things. I mean, look at that. She barely can climb. We need more wheels. That's what we need. We need a lot more wheels on this. Yep, see? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna do something here. Let's go to the wheels. Let's do a few things here. Let's change the height offset. Let's increase the friction. Let's up the power. Bring the height offset again all the way up a bit more. Not a whole lot though. Let's see how that works. That should give us a little bit more go. Yeah, there we go. It's rough going getting up here though because of all these stupid holes. Alright. This is where we need to make some adjustments to the situation. And to do that, we'll take advantage of... See, this was a lot easier than going through and hand grinding this stuff, because look. I mean, we still have 2 cargo containers worth of plenty of materials, all sucked up. I mean, that's just good. That's just way good. But here's the problem. We have this crap show here. And this crap show here is exactly why it is a problem to get out of here. So, what we're going to do... We're going to fix this. Really? And here I go forgetting the fact that there's a freaking pieces of the Daisy May still down here. What the hell, dude? Oh, man. That's not cool. Alright. Well, it is what it is. Alright. So, we're going to have to do a little thing here. Let's see. First of all, let's do... We need to do something underneath here. We need to bring this out. Alright, so let's see here. Can we get... Yeah. Alright, good. Alright, now... Run that out there, run that out there. Run that out there. Okay, cool. And then this one here, we're going to run this one out to here for a reason. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, now we're going to take this and put that right here. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll take this and put that there. And this and we'll put that there. Alright, then we have all this bumpy crap down here, which is just absolutely annoying. Huh. Alright, so what we've got here is a slope down or not. That is the question. I think we're gonna take this one down to the ground. And we're gonna put one of these down here. then we're gonna go like this. Go like that. Go like that. Now, let's go ahead and put this in place. Uh-oh. Do we have any medium? I don't know that we have any medium. I mean, interior plates. Well, let's take a look. Do we have interior plates, ladies and gentlemen? We do. We have a couple. Outstanding. Oh, wow. A little bit more than a couple. Alright, while we're at it, let's drop that off, that off, that off. We don't need any of that. We don't need those. We don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Or that, or that. Just those. I'll keep the grids just in case, but I don't think I'm going to need them. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this ramp put in here. Alright. Okay, so now it looks like it might be okay. We'll see. Alright. So I think this might work. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh boy. What are we having a problem with here? Well, wheels are all good. You know what? Let's go tear up a drone. Boom! Boom, boom, bang. Ow.
Health low.
Yep, that's what happens when you hit the ground too hard. It hurts. Yeah, we've definitely got to do more wheels on this and bigger wheels. Alright. Now, obviously we're having a bit of a problem here today because apparently this thing is just moving like a slug. See, that's the problem. It's all... You can't go... It's like, it's below the level of the ground. It's so freaking annoying, man. Look at that. Alright. You know what? Obviously, well, first of all, these guys want to dump pieces all over my work zone. Did I say you can dump pieces of yourself all over the work zone? I did not. Inventory full. Of course it is. You know what we're gonna do?
Inventory full. Inventory full.
That's nice.
Inventory full.
Alright, so what we're going to do here, new plan, we're just going to run this sucker all the way out here. Now we're going to put now we'll just put this right there, right there. Alright. Okay. So now that these are all like this, now we can go and do this across this part here. And hopefully... No. Well, that's just not going to work either, is it? So I'm going to probably have to do... Yeah, see, if I do it like that, then... Yeah. You know what we're going to need to do? We're going to have to take it down to like that. Alright, let's go ahead and take the load out the back, get more armor plates. Alrighty. All that extra armor plate that I got. Yep, not helpful. That's it. The rest of the armor plates, yeah. Alright, no problem. get these wheels all the way up to maximum height offset. Alright, what are we hanging up on here? Well, we're not hanging up on anything. Just little dirt and a hole. Now, we're going to do something probably shouldn't be doing, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to clear this doorway out. Well, we made it. Alright, we made it in. We survived our first drive out. We rolled over the vehicle at least, what was it, like 3 times? 2 times? I don't remember. It just wound up to be a lot. We took one of the cargo pods and destroyed it. And now we just have the one. Yep. It was a lot. And to make our garage, we've got ore to cut through and stuff like that. But you know what? We'll get there. We will. We also have to get doors so we can make our bay door here and set it up on the other side too. And so what we're going to do now is get this cleared out so that we can be able to drop that edge down here. Alright, well, that was a fun little excursion out into Never Never Land. I think I'm gonna fix this right now. Alright. Wow, that was a busy day. We had a lot to do that day. Ah, good gravy. Yeah, it's a lot. But, hey, what do you know? She didn't crash or anything, and we took on and fought and survived, and that's the most important thing, you know, is that you made it through. So, alright. Now we're going to go ahead and go topside up onto the upper deck here. Now, I have a new plan. Yes, I do. I have a new plan for this place. A good plan. But first things first, let's get back inside here. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, we got a lot of excavations we're gonna have to be doing here. Wait a minute, I haven't... wait a minute, whoa, 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 whoa. If I go... Huh. What if we elevated that a bit? And instead of... Well... Nah, that's too much. No, nope, nope, nope. Not doing it. Okay, back to what we were doing here before we got sidetracked. When we saw a tank, and everything went sideways with the tank. Alright, so we got that in place there. Now we're going to go ahead and set up our basic assembler arrangement. One. Oh, we don't have any steel plates, do we? No, we do not. Haha. Nah, we won't do that. Alright. Alright. We're going to go ahead and put our basic assembler here. Another one there. Alright. And then, let's see here, we still got some stuff a bit left. Okay. And then this is where we'll put our large cargo container. And I left some room back here just in case. But yeah, that works out really well. We got that right there. Good to go. And then we'll put the H2O2 gens over on this side here. But right now, we could actually put this over here, connect it. We could actually probably connect it right on that if we really wanted to. But, and what do we got here? Oh, we got all kinds of goodies. Okay, so, we're gonna put the all of the salvage right here, I think. Actually, we're gonna put that, we're gonna put a nice light armor block right here and here. And these will be for salvage.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, and then we're gonna look for the rotor. Where is the rotor? Yeah, those meteors are making a field day out there. I mean, they are just shredding up the landscape where it's going to be really hard to get around with that tank. I think I need to increase the size of the wheels, and I need more wheels, which means we're going to have to get creative. Okay, this one, rotor 3, that's the one we want. Add small head, share inertial tensor, and rotor lock. Alright, zip on over here, and let's get what we need. Alright. And then we're going to go ahead and be consistent, which means we're going to need to, where is that green? The green color, where are you? Oh, there you are. Alright, let's go ahead and go over here. And let's go ahead and get our tank. Alright, perfect. Now, back to what we were doing over here. We need to grab this stuff. Alright, and then... Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to change the color scheme of that. And I actually want to do, like, clean armor for that one. It's new. I don't want to make it look like it's been around for a while anymore. We're going to polish up these things. We're going to make all these pipes look nice when we do them this time. Look at that. Nice clean pipe. Just what we want. Alright, let's go ahead and get us a T intersection. And then we're going to put that there because we're going to put a cargo pod there, so I think it'll be just fine. That cargo pod we have over there is going to go right there. Fix the world name. Oh, with the capitals on the U and the S, the Helios Underground Survival. I'm not sure what you mean there, Minuteman. Ah. Well. Alright, we're going to go have a sit down, and we will be right back.
Meteor storm inbound.
Hey guys, thanks for waiting on me there. Had to take care of a couple of things. Alright, so back to work we go. Yeah, my system's been kind of sluggish today. I don't like that. Alright, let's get these materials out of here. Oh yeah. That's for these right here over in the power sector. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way too. Yeah, I think that's going to fill me up, so we better get over here and get this assembler put together. The only thing I hate about these pipes is these pipes have a bad tendency of blocking in things. Alright, let's get the rest of this material. Wow, he's gonna take it all, isn't it? Take a long time to get this material in here. I think it might be a good time to get this cargo out of here. And then we'll get some more of this material. Huh. And then we'll get these 19 or somewhat of these bats. Alright, let's drop these down in here, along with these. And then we'll zip over here and get this battery sorted. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Oh yeah, that's that. Now we know how this was really setting up. Uh-oh. There was another... Huh. It's weird. There was another thing, but I don't know where it went to. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Wow, you're really sluggish here. I don't know what the deal is, but man, this thing's really slugging down. Wow, you are sluggish. Must be lagging like so bad for some weird reason. I don't know why. Shouldn't be lagging like this. What is messing with things? Good gravy. I wonder if we're having a spawning thing going on here. The lag is just killing me. Oh, that part. Ah, yes. The ampersand. I gotta fix that. Thanks for reminding me. I'll do that after this stream, I think. Alright, let's get this up. Okay, we don't put away. Now, transferring this stuff, we got the easy way and the hard way. Easy way would be to just hook it up with a pipe and put it over there. But that's not that's not the way we should do it. Huh. Okay. Alright, let's get this H2O2 gen set up. That's a tricky question. I think maybe I'm gonna put it here. You'd think I wouldn't do that, but there's a reason I put it up here. Alright, let's see here. Now we got armor plates. Looks like we got a display here. We can take this down. We got, see anything in there? No. There, no. What about in here? We do. We have a whole bunch of stuff in here. Of course we do. Yeah, why would we? Okay, we're gonna do this the easy way because honestly, I don't really want to do it the hard way. So, oh, we need pipes. All right. Alright, so we definitely, oh, there we go. Alright, we need to get more materials out of the, out of the big cargo pod, so let's drop that, and that. Let's see, where are my, there they are. Get 100 pipes. 200 of that. And I think we got everything we need for, to get that all strung up, right? Alright, oh, morning, blah blah blah. Looks like they're back to their old shenanigans again. Alright, well, I think we're going to call this an episode. It's been a pretty long one, around almost 2 hours. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you again in the next episode. We still have more base building to do, we've got more salvage to do, more work to do on the tank, and I have a plan to start putting housing in here, and we're going to start going up and over. We're going to have windows, we got to be able to do our greenhouse. So much more to come. I will catch you next time. Thank you for joining. Bye.